you all so much, and welcome to your general tarot reading for this time frame, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Gemini placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you ever want to get a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop. But without further ado, let's get started here. So first, I wanted to start by pulling an oracle card from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle to see where your energy is currently at, what we need to know initially. Okay, we have two cards for you guys. Interesting. So we have listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life and make a change. Welcome change into your life, okay? And then bottom of the deck is do not be frustrated, let go, and feel peaceful. Okay, so I do feel like you've been holding on to a lot of frustrations right now, and it could be that maybe the advice you're receiving from friends or outside sources are telling you to just let go and make a change, and it could feel that you're too resistant to this change. So we will get into it deeper with the tarot and see what this is all about. But I do feel like if you've been feeling called to make a change, that's definitely a sign to do so, because whatever it is that you're currently feeling stuck in, stagnant in, it's causing a lot of frustration here, and it's not allowing you to feel peaceful. So don't dismiss the advice that you receive from outside sources if they are telling you to make a change, because I do think that's definitely something you should be doing right now. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what else we're going to get in regards to that. Okay, I don't want to put this too out of the frame. All right, so as always, I'm going to tap into what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. So at your center is the moon. Yeah, see, there is a lot of fear and doubt right now when it comes to making this change. And I feel like this is where the frustrations are coming from. We have Seven of Cups, so there could also be a lot of confusion that's causing this frustration. Crowning this is a Nine of Swords, so yeah, a lot of mental anguish, feeling stuck. Rooting this is the Two of Cups. Okay, so this could be about a relationship. It could be any kind of relationship. Recent past is Ace of Cups. Okay. It's definitely a relationship that is forcing you to be emotionally vulnerable. So whatever that means for you, like I said, it could be any relationship, it could be romantic or a friendship, but whatever is currently forcing you to open up emotionally, it's uncomfortable, it's frustrating. Okay, what you need to know is the Sun and the Nine of Cups fell out with that as well. That's a beautiful energy for what you need to know. Yeah, I feel like your mind is playing tricks on you. It's like your mind is your worst enemy here. You're making things a lot more difficult than they need to be, and that's obviously easier said than done, especially for an air sign. And I feel that any fears that you have in regards to this relationship or just in regards to your life in general, they're an illusion. They're keeping you stuck, because what's waiting for you is the Sun and the Nine of Cups. So that's like wishes fulfilled, happiness, things coming to the light. Bottom of the deck is King of Swords, so that is your energy. Yeah, I feel like you're used to doing things very logically, rationally, and this connection is kind of pushing you to be more emotionally open. I do feel like you closed your heart in the past due to some heartbreak, or just, you know, out of a defense mechanism. It's like you've been through a lot and you just didn't really want to open yourself up to more pain or invite people into your space, really. So with King of Swords, I feel like you set some very clear boundaries with people, and you may have even told yourself that you're not anyone gain access to you, not the same as before. And I feel that this has caused you to feel quite stuck within yourself, in the sense that you just closed up emotionally. like, I feel that you're being hard on yourself. You're not really allowing yourself to feel your emotions. You just kind of went into this King of Swords energy where it's very much, let's get things done. Let's not feel our feelings. Let's close ourselves up emotionally. Let's not let anyone mess with us. And because, I'm really being drawn to like the angry look that this falcon looking bird dog has. So, yeah, like something anchored you in the past, and it caused you to put up a wall of protection so that nobody can mess with you anymore. Okay, and I feel like it was this energy of feeling frustrated. It's like people could have been pushing your buttons, when in the past you didn't have these boundaries. People could have been having too much access to you that now you're like, nope, not anymore. This is a wall that's going to go up. However, I do feel like some changes are trying to happen in your life now. Let's say you had these boundaries, you didn't want anyone to come, through, like you didn't want anyone to bring these walls down, but then you met someone who is willing to bring these walls down, and now you're kind of forcing or needing to force yourself to make this change here, to welcome change into your life. It's like that saying always goes, it happens when you least expect it. So I feel like you put up a wall of protection, and then someone or something may have come into your life to, again, force you to be a little bit more emotionally available. It's like a triggering and a catalyst here of the heart. And with listen to advice, guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. I also feel with the King of Swords, like you always thought you knew better. You didn't really ask for advice because you feel like what you know is best. But I think in this case, or in this chapter in your life particularly, advice is definitely necessary because you don't always know everything. That's impossible, right? But I do feel like there's some stubbornness here. It's like you're really stubborn and you didn't want to listen to anyone. And I think that's what needs to change. You need to have a balance between this wall up and also just allowing your emotions to take over. And I feel like you're frustrated because you hang on to a lot of anger, resentment, and judgment. And it's not allowing you to feel peaceful. So I think that's another change that needs to be made here. Okay, but I do feel like this happened for a reason. Like you may have been hurt, something may have happened that caused you to go into defense mode. But now I feel the guidance coming through here is to allow these walls to come down so that you can enjoy whatever this connection is. Okay, so let's see what's at your center. So we have the moon. So again, there's that confusion, that fear and doubt, the paranoias of what if, you're not very sure if you can trust in this connection, for example, or just trust in these changes that are happening, trust in your intuition overall, especially with the Seven of Cups crossing that. There's that confusion, the emotional confusion. I feel like you're having a really hard time with your emotions right now. Like you've gotten the practicalities of life down, your intellect is good, like you feel very sure of yourself when it comes to making logical decisions, but when it comes to trusting your heart, I feel that that's when you get really confused. You don't really know how to tap into that. It's like unfamiliar territory, it's uncomfortable, and I think that's also what's this change that needs to happen. It's like for you, getting out of your comfort zone is to be more in that emotional space. Okay, and then crowning that, we have the Nine of Swords. So again, it's like a battle between your mind and your heart here. You're trying to be more emotional. There's definitely a pull to be more emotional with the moon and the Seven of Cups here. It's like you have all these options, all these choices of how to make emotional decisions. But with the Nine of Swords, you go back into your head, you get stuck again, and you don't know. It's like you go back to the drawing board and you're stuck again. So I do feel like you're trying to let that all go, but there's fears and limitations based off of perhaps what has happened in the past or just other things that you have seen in life. Maybe you've seen like your family get hurt and you're just trying not to repeat that for yourself, or you're trying to protect your family as well. But again, going back to the Two of Cups, it's like you feel this. If it's romantic, you feel this love, it's genuine. But the reason that, or rather, the fact that it feels genuine and real, that also scares you because it also means putting your heart on the line. So I feel like you were not trying to catch feelings, for example, with this King of Swords, or just not being in an emotional space. And then with this Two of Cups, someone is giving you the space to be emotional. And you're wanting to, you feel comfortable in this connection, but it also scares you because you feel that the minute you drop your guard, that's when this person's going to flip on you, for example, because maybe that's happened in the past where you were open with someone emotionally, and then the minute they saw you be quote unquote weak or vulnerable, they just like took advantage of that, and you're just not trying to repeat that. So with that moon and 7 of cups, it's like you're really trying to trust your emotions, but you can't help it because there's still fears at the back of your mind. And then recent past is the Ace of Cups. So again, it's like this is either new love for some of you or just an emotional heart awakening, heart opening. And it feels uncomfortable, especially because, again, you were very closed off emotionally. You were just very much in the intellect and you were not trying to catch feelings. But something happened, some new love initiation came into your life that is forcing you to feel these feelings because we're not meant to ignore our feelings. And then what you need to know with the Sun and the 9 of Cups, again, this very beautiful, reassuring energy for you guys. So, if you are scared of taking a leap of faith with this connection, regardless, like I said, if it's romantic or not, this is definitely a message that it's okay to trust in it. It's everything you've ever wanted. It's the happiness that you deserve, and it's okay if you don't know the end result or the outcome of this relationship. Whatever it is, you're going to be happy. So just know that, okay? So let's keep pulling a little bit more. So let's see, we'll get one for each. So we have the moon. Yeah, see? We have the 3 of Swords. Exactly. There was definitely pain and sorrow and heartbreak that caused you to close yourself up emotionally. You're not trying to repeat that again. Okay, one for 7 of Cups. Okay, the 6 of Coins. And 9 of Swords. We have the King of Coins. 4 of Cups in the reverse for the 2 of Cups. Queen of Cups, yeah, exactly. And then one for Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. Okay, there's that masculine energy again with the High Priestess right underneath. I feel that you're definitely gaining confidence in yourself. Like, it's not that you're not confident, you're very confident in yourself with this like peacock energy. Okay, but when it comes to the emotional space, that's where things get a little bit tricky. When it comes to your mind and your heart, that's where things get tricky. But overall, you are very confident in your power. You know who you are. You stand proud and tall. But I feel that you gained this confidence on your own while being single, while being independent. You know you don't need anyone, and that further supports your idea of not needing anyone and being in that King of Swords energy because you know that you managed to be successful without relying on anyone. You made really big changes in your life in the past where you just went for it. And I feel that that's where a lot of that confidence and independence comes from. Okay, so let's go back to this 3 of Swords with the moon. So we have the pain, the sorrow. It's like you're unsure if you can open up your heart again because your mind just goes back to the pain that has happened in the past. And I feel like you're still healing. So, don't give yourself pressure to open up your heart. Have patience with yourself. And I think that's okay. And also, if you explain it to this person that you need time to open your heart, they will understand that. But something did happen where you felt betrayed by someone. I kind of want to get a little bit deeper with this 3 of Swords to see what else. The King of Swords. Okay, yeah. I mean, that just further clarifies what I was talking about. 10 of Swords, betrayal. Yeah, you definitely were betrayed in the past, and that's what made you go into this King of Swords energy. That's what made you push people away, and that's what makes it hard for you to tap into that emotional space because you were hurt very, very badly. Cheated on, lied on, just left out in the cold, backstabbed. Like the worst of the worst, basically, is what I'm feeling here. And with the moon, you also wonder if you'll ever find love again. Like for some of you who don't have a romantic connection in your life, with the Two of Cups, I definitely feel like this is a message that they are out there. If you've been wondering if there's someone out there for you, there is. So even if this Two of Cups isn't in your life yet, I do feel like they are out there. So just keep trusting and having faith and healing, because I feel that the more you heal and the more you work on bringing down these walls, the more that this person is going to be coming towards you. But I do feel like a lot of you just kind of feel stuck in this energy of needing to protect yourself and also questioning, should I open my heart a little bit more? But what if I do and I get hurt? You know, like there's just a lot of fear here. Just, I feel very heartsick as I'm in this energy right now, like pain and sorrow. And then with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles here, I feel that in the past, the people that you were in relationships with, again, even if it's friendships, family relationships, you always felt like you got the short end of the stick. It's almost like you went above and beyond for everyone, but you didn't receive that in return. And you're also wondering if that's possible. Can I receive that in return? Can I be in a relationship where someone is able to give me what I deserve? So with the Six of Coins, I also feel that you have very high standards. It's like you're not going to settle with just anyone. And this Two of Cups, whoever this person is, definitely is up to your standards. But at the same time, you question it. You wonder if they'll still hurt you. You know, you wonder if they'll still be able to give you what you deserve, because there's just that uncertainty still. And you're just so used to doing things on your own, also, that you don't really want to have someone come in and destroy the peace that you've worked so hard for. Because you're very comfortable right now with the Six of Coins. It's like very homey energy that I feel there for some reason. Just like with this imagery with this elderly person like returning the beetle to this beetle family, and they're all like happily ever after. So I feel like you've been through a lot and you're very comfortable with where you're at, especially if you have like a really good group of friends, a community of sorts. You're just not really wanting to ruin the good thing that you have right now. And you definitely wouldn't. You would just be adding to it. It would be the cherry on top for you if this is a romantic connection. All right, so crowning this, we have the King of Coins and the Nine of Swords. Again, very masculine energy. So I feel like you're very much in your masculine energy right now. And we have one Queen, so that's definitely you, again, like being triggered to be more in that feminine energy, if you have been in your masculine energy at least. So I do feel like you take care of yourself. You know how to depend on you and you only. And again, it's like, I don't want to have someone come into my life and destroy everything I've worked for with this King of Coins. You know, you've built a steady foundation, or you're still in the process of building a steady foundation. And also, if you wanted to have like all your ducks in order before you met someone, that's also another concern of yours, kind of feeling like, oh, I wasn't ready to meet anyone yet. I'm not financially at where I want to be just yet. There's still more goals that I want to achieve. But again, it's like that doesn't really matter. I understand we have goals and timelines of that. But, you know, if you meet someone and it's not up to par with the timing, you just can't have control over that. You have to release control, right? Going back to this message of let go and feel peaceful. Like with the King of Pentacles, I do feel like the King of Pentacles is a little bit more resistant to change. And that goes back to this make a change here. It's like things could be happening unexpectedly or not the way that you wanted them to, and you could be having a hard time dealing with those changes because maybe you're very stubborn in nature when it comes to how you wanted things to unfold in your life. But you have to just go with the flow, because the more you try to control it, it will create resistance and just more stress for you and more frustration that is completely unnecessary. All right, so Two of Cups with the Four of Cups. So With the Four of Cups coming out here in the reverse, I do feel like you're finally starting to see things clearly. I do feel like for a moment with this Two of Cups here, you were ignoring this connection. You weren't ready. You were just kind of like dismissing it if this relationship is in your life. Otherwise, if it's not, I do feel like this is just you having like closed yourself off emotionally to relationships. Maybe you completely were closed off to meeting anyone, you know, and I feel like you meet this person again when you least expect it. And because I feel like sometimes when we're not wanting a relationship, the fact that we're releasing that or just like not yearning over that, we tend to attract it because we're not yearning over it. I feel like when we long and we yearn for anything, we tend to block it. So I feel like with this Four of Cups in the reverse, you didn't really care about this connection and it came into your life, or it will come into your life when you don't really care. And the fact that you didn't, like, it worked for you. And then I do feel like when they're in your life, you may still ignore them for a little bit. And then at some point, you're going to see, okay, this connection is the real deal. This is someone who does understand me in all the ways that I would like in a relationship, so let me stop ignoring them. Is kind of what I feel here. It's like you finally looked up and you saw, okay, there's something real here. Let me not ignore it. All right, so Ace of Cups with the Queen of Cups. I do feel like this is the person that you're going to meet. Okay, I do feel like you're showing up here as the Kings, regardless of gender. Okay, the person who comes into your life, who helps you like have this heart chakra awakening activation, is definitely going to be someone who's more in their feminine energy, more sensitive, and they're going to show you to be more emotional. So this is a beautiful energy here with this Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. It's like this like new chapter starts in your life where you're being forced to feel emotions, and it could be influenced by someone. This person could be a water sign. I do want to get a little bit more information on that. They're definitely nothing like the person of your past who hurt you. Nothing. They're the complete opposite. This is someone who's very loving and caring. Then we have the Seven of Coins. So yeah, this person definitely has their work cut out for them. We have the Chariot. They're going to come directly towards you. Like I'm saying, I feel like this person's already in your life because this is the recent past. But take it as it resonates for you. Sometimes these readings are very full of like future, so take it as it resonates for you. But Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups with the Seven of Coins, this person has their work cut out for them, and they're willing to have the patience. And I think at the end of the day, the fact that they stuck around, they had the patience to see this through with you, that makes you trust them all the more. The fact that they make action, they don't just talk just to talk, like their words are backed up with action and patience. And you also may have told them that you need a lot of time when it comes to relationship, and you both may have agreed on that. You both may have said, yeah, let's take it slow. Because they also, I feel, with the Seven of Coins, may have initiated the fact that they want to take things slow with you. So the fact that you both wanted to take things slow could also be another plus for you, because you felt, okay, we're on the same page. They don't want to move fast, so we can try and make this work. So it's like they're everything you could have wanted. They're everything you could have expected in a relationship that you're wanting. They're just very understanding. They just get you, is the energy that I feel. Like you don't really have to over explain yourself. They just get it. Okay, and then what you need to know. Nine of Cups, Page of Wands with the Sun. Yeah, just have fun with it, Gemini. Don't overthink it. With this Page of Wands, just go for it. You know, live in that innocence and that childlike wonder. Have fun with it. You're meant to enjoy this period in your life, so don't waste it worrying, because I feel like you're frustrated for nothing. And I'm not saying that what happened to you isn't important, but you know, if you're easy on yourself and you allow yourself to enjoy this, you can have a lot of fun here. You know, but I think the most important thing is to heal from whatever hurt you so that you can fully enjoy this. Because obviously, if you skip the healing, you're never going to fully enjoy this. But I think this is definitely a message from your guides that you are allowed to enjoy this. You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to let your hair down, let loose, and just enjoy it. Like there's really nothing else to say to that but to just simply enjoy this new chapter in your life, because it's a lot of happiness. It's the good karma after all the bad karma that you endured with all that pain that I was feeling. Okay, Gemini, so that's a beautiful reading. I hope this gives you the reassurance that you may have been looking for. So let's go ahead and get into your oracles. So this is the Tree Transformation Oracle, and it was made locally here in Portland. So I'm really excited to share it for you guys. So we have abundance from sexual and creative energy center. Okay. So it's like a sacral chakra activation with this connection. Persimmon. When you meet a persimmon, you will feel energy stir in your belly. This is a calm, deeply abundant, and sexual energy. The sweet and peppery scent from the tree invites you closer. What follows is a grounded transmission and an experience of creative abundance. Persimmon stimulates your appetite, yet its energy is quiet and deep, rich with peppery spice. This transmission is of a grounded, solid, and abundant sexuality that may manifest as creative expression in forms such as painting, dance, poetry, or music. This is gut knowing in the area of the lower heaven, or dantian in traditional Chinese medicine. The main storage area in the body for key life force energy. Be with the energy of this powerful center in your body and the certainty that is located here. The insight and lesson here are that this form of abundance springs from your deeply physical and intuitive powers, rather than your mental energies or forces in the world. Exactly, and that's what I was feeling, right, with your energy. It's like you've been more in that mental energy, and this is definitely a message to tap more into the intuitive side of you with that moon and the seven of cups that you had. And also, I feel like what I felt was when you meet a persimmon, I felt the energy of this person that you're going to meet. Again, if it's romantic, I feel like this is how you're going to feel when you meet them. There's going to be like this energy in your belly, you know, like butterflies in your stomach, but in a positive way, not in like an anxious way. So that's beautiful. Okay, so your last message will be from the Lenormand deck. Okay, I think this is a family tree. I'm still studying this deck. It's number 5. Tree. Okay, it's just tree, but it looks like a family tree. Okay, so it says, I'm here to stay and grow. I am the health of your body, mind, and soul. Look for the cards next to me to find out more about me. When negative cards are closed, pack some tissues for your nose. A sign of health and longevity, and the imperative to put down one's roots to ensure a secure future. The card's presence could indicate a health condition that is inherited. Combine this card with the previous card of the house, and we have a tree house that speaks of security, but great family responsibility, and possible ill health through stress. The tree here also depicts the tree of life, a spiritual symbol that has its roots in the most ancient civilizations. Whether it be Babylonian, Egyptian, or Jewish images of the tree, it speaks here of antiquity and ancient roots. The card's meaning can also be seen in the rainbow, perhaps suggesting that true health is to be found in aligning ourselves between that which is above and that which is below. The harmony of the colors reflecting through the tree symbolizes the holistic nature of healing and life itself. And you did get the sun with the tree, so I do want to quickly look at the sun to see what else, because I'm assuming the sun would be a good card. So that's number 31. I am success. Hear me roar. I control your ego and charisma. I boost your confidence and courage. I bring victory and glory. But be careful not to get too cocky, or you will be burned by arrogance like Icarus. Icarus? Yeah, exactly. So I do feel like with that King of Wands energy that popped up, it's like you found that confidence, you're roaring, right? And it's saying like, don't get too cocky. And now with the tree, like you're being made to ground that energy. So it's like balancing that confidence with the heart and the mind. All right, Gemini, so that is what I have for you guys during this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to get this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell button, share, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.